Guys, we are going live. This is White Wolf. I hope everyone's doing well. As you're coming into the live feed, we're going to be talking about prophesying everything that you want into existence, allowing your vision to be the thing that you allow within your life, but also the most fulfilled and aligned state at this moment in time. Prophesying everything is just living in a state of resonance, living in a state of truth, living in a state of vision, and living in a state of visualization, and allowing yourself to really see what you want to bring within this future while maintaining the present awareness that you want to become at this moment in time. So it's allowing yourself to outline something for yourself that's going to be of your utmost highest resonance, but also something that inspires you, something that keeps you going, but also something that really gives you that sense of understanding, of being, of resonating in, and soaking in the divine and using that Shekinah glory that really allows you to see who you want to become in this moment. So it's allowing you to see from a different vantage point. It's allowing you to see from a different standpoint of creation, but it's merging into the perceptions and the senses and activating the sense of realization. So prophesy everything that you want because you want to generate and be in an ongoing state of progression, emulation, and consciousness. So you're allowing yourself to use your intentions to be the thing that you really want to manifest, but allowing yourself to affirm the things that you want to confirm within your life, and allowing everything to be a part of what you want to generate and attract to yourself. So you're creating space so that you can create differently, and you're allowing yourself to see yourself connecting to those parallel timelines, generating new dimensional ley lines, but also you're accentuating the energy so that you're able to transmute the energy that does not need to be there, that may be holding you back. So when we prophesy everything that we want, we're in a constant state of allowance. We're in a constant state of reception, and we're in a constant state of acceptance because we allow the universe to surprise us. And when we're allowing the universe to surprise us, we're allowing ourselves to take the hands off the steering wheel, and we're allowing ourselves to be the car that drives itself. Not necessarily being on autopilot, but we're allowing ourselves to start channeling exactly what we want, exactly what we want to project into this awareness, exactly what we want to attract within this awareness, but also exactly what we want to become and merging with that alignment. So every time that you prophesy, every time you use your words of wisdom, whenever you resonate with your truth fully, and whenever you allow yourself to really follow the divinity that you're trying to attract within your life, you become and merge and shapeshift into that divinity, and you take the form and the shape of what you want to become in this moment. So every time that you do this, you are merging closer and closer to the I Am Presence, because you're allowing yourself to see that you are a vortex of creation, that you are a realm of creation. So understanding that is that you are the vortex. You can place everything inside of your vortex that you absolutely want, crave, and desire, and use your imagination to the best of your capabilities, and allow yourself to use that inner child of creation so that you're merging back with the light and the dark aspects. So you're connecting fully to not what's in your mind, but exactly what's in your heart. So, and you also follow your gut instincts as well. And what's beautiful about this is that the gut and the heart and the mind are fully aligned within the mind-body-spirit complex, which is giving you coherence. It's actually helping you perceive and follow the direction, but manifest an illusion that makes more sense in what you want to generate within your life. So every time that you generate an illusion, you are generating another illusion. And then you're generating all of these different parallel illusions and manifestations and appearances and experiences, and you're trying to deliberately create, not forcefully create, but deliberately create exactly what you want in this creation. So you're immersing yourself in the complete embodiment and the complete flow of energy. So you're allowing yourself to merge closer and closer and closer to exactly what you want to do in this life, in this direction of your life, but also the correlation of different configurations of energy. So you're allowing yourself to manifest the future exactly while you're in the present, and you're allowing yourself to transmute the energy that does not need to be there anymore, any longer, and you're allowing yourself to channel that through yourself so that you're creating space so that you create differently. You can only create space unless you create differently and change the way that you're acting, your choices, your decisions, in what you're trying to focus on. So I guess at the same time, we're redirecting our focus. So we're not focused over here and we're not focused over there, but we're focused right here. It's not tunnel vision, but you're focused with your symmetry, with your alignment, with your direction and your anointing with God. So this is called a flow of energy. This is called a Holy Spirited flow. Now, I'm not Christian, but I am psychic, but I was getting these terms that were kind of a bit in the Christian terminology for some reason. But it's a Holy Spirited flow because you're wanting to be a part of a holistic nature and you're wanting to accentuate your energy, meaning that you want everything within your space to be exactly of your resonance. You're wanting everything to be a part of what you want to direct and paint and project on the projector screen of consciousness. So we have to almost visualize life as if it is a projector screen. And we have the ability to just put everything that we want on there. You can put red paint, you can put purple paint, you can put yellow paint, black paint, white paint. It doesn't matter what paint you put on because all color merges with itself. So understanding that is that no matter what color you put on the painting itself, it just means that you're adding more depth and more flavor to what you want to create in terms of emulation. Because every color infused is the same color. It is just light. It is just essence. It is the absence of time. So understanding that we're not based in time or experience, we're only based on how we want to feel at this exact moment, how we want to make the most of this moment, how we want to transform and mass produce this illusion that we want to generate within ourselves. And as we allow ourselves to completely and utterly immerse ourselves into the reality that makes us want to channel our divinity, but also projecting exactly what we want and allowing the vision to become who we are until we merge with that vision and shapeshift with that vision that we want to become in that moment. So merging with your vision is not really just saying it or thinking about it, but it's just doing it, and it's just living in it, and it's just allowing it to mold you and have a metamorphosis within yourself so that you're collapsing those timelines and those existences and those experiences so that you're channeling exactly what you need presently. It's about the present moment. It's about allowance, it's about reception, but also it's about emulation and just walking in that anointing and that grace and that divinity. When you're able to do that, you're able to be deliberate in everything that you do, mean that you do things with a meaning, an intention, an emotion, and you allow yourself to be that illusion that wants to present itself in every single way, in every single parallel aspect, and every configuration of the I am presence, because there's other aspects of ourselves in different realms, different planes, different universes, accepting this and immersing themselves in this. So whenever we are purifying that, we're trying to allow ourselves to not feel restriction or a disconnect when we're in situations, experiences, and even in meditation. Because sometimes you could meditate and then out of the blue, something else happens and then you completely forget what meditation was or your feeling state or being relaxed. So I think it's this relaxation and really just allowing yourself to resonate in your heart's desire. Just relax into your breath, relax into your sensations, relax every sensation that does not feel good. Just think about it for a moment, and does it make sense to not feel that way? And sometimes we need integration and healing and transmutation and letting go. But sometimes when something arises, it can kind of come in and try to infiltrate. And then we have the decision to be like, I want to change the direction of that. I want to change the symmetry of that because that has the wires crossed in two different directions to where it can't connect. So now it's kind of like, makes me think of Christmas Vacation with Chevy Chase, and he's trying to plug in the lights and they're not coming on. So now you have the ability to plug in the lights and they're going to come on as the appearance of light. So it's not going to feel like, oh my God, I did all this work to try to connect. So now it feels like you're more in a state where you can connect quickly, meaning that it's not even an intention, it's not something you think about, it's not something that you just try to do or try to force yourself to do, but it's just something that you resonate and relax and blend into. And that's what's beautiful about when your meditations become more powerful. And we'll do some healing energy to kind of make more sense about what I'm talking about. And if you've never been here before, this is White Wolf. I see some familiar faces. Hello, I do these lives almost every day. Spirituality channel, meditation channel. You can book private sessions as well. I do have a 40-minute special for $90. So if you're wanting to take that on, just let me know. But the one thing that I notice is that some people just want to know how to meditate. You don't have to be a psychic, you don't have to be a Buddhist, you don't have to be anybody to learn how to meditate. And what that means is that we're all interconnected so that we're all helping each other co-create and meditate together. So prophesying everything, becoming the prophecy, becoming those prophetic words, becoming the visions that are delivered to you, and having the understanding of what is going on, but also using your intuitive abilities to live in a guided state of meditation. So we're all being guided, we're all becoming guides, but we're all guiding ourselves to what enlightenment is for our own story, narrative, and theme. So it's kind of like whenever you really focus really hard to meditate. It's like when you close your eyes and you're trying to meditate so hard, but when you try to do something in life, it doesn't always have that flow, and it doesn't always have that continuity, and it doesn't always feel like it's just going with it. But when you kind of relax and you ease into it and you flow with it without any thought or hesitation or feelings attached to it, that's when you detach and you're immersing yourself in creation of being absolute and immersing yourself in the illusion of it. So it's not like you're emotionless or you're just mindless, but it just means that you don't come from a filter. You're not coming from like ego. You're not coming from a sense of like burden. You're not burdened with it because you take the weight off of your shoulders and you put your shoulders back and you have a backbone and you have strength and empowerment to push past all of those biases that try to come through. And we use our empathic abilities to sense, to feel, to release. Because if we don't, then we're going to be like a Coke bottle and we just put Mentos in it and then we're going to explode at some point. So if we don't, release that and kind of twist the cap off so that it's releasing the carbonation and the oxygen inside of the plastic bottle on the Coke, right? Sometimes you need to just take it a little bit slow so that it's not shooting out all the time, right? So I remember one of my best friends, he was an older gentleman, he said, treat life like that. Treat life like you're trying to twist the cap off of a soda bottle or a plastic one, because if you do it too fast, then you're not going to really allow yourself to understand what you're supposed to receive. But sometimes just easing into it and just twisting the bottle off so that you're able to meditate, you're perceiving, you're thinking about what you're doing, but also you're having intention about it, but also you're picking the right emotions and thoughts and preferences and expression that you're wanting to bring and reinforce within this creation. So you're gathering your will. And I'm not saying to not be accelerated, but sometimes you need a little bit of patience and integration to where you're able to twist the cap off and you're not exploding on everybody and you're throwing all of your worries on everybody. So this is called patience. But it's not patience where you're not still accelerating, but acceleration doesn't have to feel like you're going 100 miles an hour down the highway. Sometimes acceleration is really looking inward inside of yourself so that you're able to realize more about what you're channeling. Looking inward, being patient with yourself, not just forcefully rushing things. Because when you're prophesying, you're kind of building upon what you want to bring and what you want to create. So you're building on top of what you want to create, and you're just building a new dimension. You're building what I would call like a breakdown that turns into a breakthrough, because sometimes they need to break buildings down and then build them back up. Break them down, build them back up. But instead of that, you can keep building and building and building and rising higher on the ladder. Meaning that there is not a ceiling to what you can experience and do and collectively receive. Because a lot of masters and teachers and a lot of people think that we reach a ceiling, but we never stop the healing, we never stop the feeling, we never really stop the meditation, we never stop trying to develop new ways to teach and love and be of service. So to me, the one thing that I think is the utmost love to give to any of you is to let you know that there is no ceiling to what you can do and what you can create within this existence. There's nothing holding you back from keeping and maintaining the light and awareness and feeling like you're going up the elevator and shooting out of the rocket continuously. So it's just kind of like, just keep going and staying in your own lane and looking inward and focusing on the things that help you reach your potential, but also have a good time. One of the things that I've really allowed resonate in my heart, and it's something Tony Robbins says, is that no matter what happens in your life, no matter what happens, you're going to have a good time. No matter what happens in your life, you're going to have a good time. No matter what happens in your life, you're going to have a good time. And that can be your affirmation, that can be your mantra, that you wake up in the morning, because what you do is that you're setting up the day and prophesying exactly what you want to create with the right sense perceptions, the thoughts, the emotions, and the focus. Because if you start off the day in that way, then things are going to go left field, and you're going to go this direction, and it's just not going to allow you to do things that you need to do. So you kind of almost force yourself to I want to feel good, I want to feel amazing, everything I touch turns to gold. Everything that I do is coming from a state of inspiration and excitement. And I'm not having to look for the excitement, but the excitement is always looking for me. I am the excitement that projected into awareness. The excitement was looking for me instead of looking for the excitement, because then that's looking for outcome, right? Then you're looking for all the outcomes that might make you feel good, and then, but if you do this other thing, and then it might redirect it here. But no, you just stay crystal clear right here, no fucks given, and just do what you need to do at that moment. And it's just kind of crystal clear to prophesy everything that you want. And sometimes you could wake up in the morning and feel really, really good and not have to meditate, but it's still a choice. But meaning that feeling good, feeling excited, feeling in your most aligned state is a choice. That's what it means. It means that you have the choice to feel good here and now and forever, eternal. So it means you have the ability to feel good. It's a choice. Meditation, it's a choice. And it's kind of understanding that. So it's a choice to feel good. It's a choice to drink this caffeinated drink. But it's also a choice to just be of service in any way that you can, showing up to your life as if you're meant to be there. So we're going to do some healing energy. I was really excited about this because I did a little TikTok. And also, guys, you guys can book private sessions with me, and around 10 or 11 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to do readings and healings later. I'm thinking about doing a psychic class too. And also, I'm going to be doing a 40-minute special for $90 and 1 hour for $144 and 2 hours for $244 for psychic readings, healings, activation. So we're going to do some healing energy to reinforce our prophetic nature. And some of my guides are going to come through, DNA codes, light codes, and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, let's have fun with this healing energy. Archangels of love and light, who's willing to cleanse us of our auric field, tapping into God's source energy and the great I am, diving deep into Middle Mother Gaia Earth, grounding into the earth, recalling our power, recalling our continuity, having consecration within our faith, and also having a concentration to redirect our focus of who we are now, activating the heart, activating the third eye as well. And we're just going to activate all of the chakras. And Sasquatch is coming in with bright yellow healing energy, going all the way to our feet, all the way to the top of our heads. And now we're just going to heal past traumas and past emotions that are not allowing us to tap into the present moment, manifesting the future here and now. So cleansing that, purification. And we're also going to download Metatron's cube within our existence. So as we're downloading Metatron's cube, there's light codes being downloaded from the Galactic Federation of Light, reprogramming the DNA, and also just allowing ourselves to heal and revitalize our energy. And the Black Panther energy is very present now. So ayahuasca is being downloaded as well. And now we're going to do the Kundalini energy. You're going to feel quick release, but rejuvenation here and now. Project anything that you want to project on the motherboard of creation. Be a living, breathing vortex. Be the power to know. Be the power to know oneself, to know who you are, to know the divinity that you are seeking, and know that you are the divinity that you're trying to manifest within that Shekinah glory of God's source energy. And we're also going to implement new thought processes, new patterns, new dimensionality. Emulating power from the 10th dimension, the 9th dimension, and the 11th dimension as well. And also, if your ears have felt like they've been ringing a lot, or you feel like you're not hearing from spirit, we're going to activate the ears, we're going to cleanse the nostrils, and also cleanse the throat chakra. Archangel Michael is helping us with authority. Archangel Gabriel is helping us with purity. And we're going to have the magenta dragon help us tap into all 12 dimensions as well. Be like water, my friends, because water morphs and shapeshifts into anything that it wants. If you need your psychic abilities activated, we're going to activate your psychic abilities. Telepathy, clairaudience, clairsentience, clairvoyancy, remote viewing if you're having a hard time with that. And what we're doing is connecting to our higher selves as well. So connect to your higher self. And some affirmations are coming through from Jesus and the Apostle Paul. I am vitality, I am blessed, I am prosperous. I am the emulation of source energy. I am love, I am divinity, and I am creation. And I am the beginning of the beginning. I am the manifestation of life. I am bliss. I am love. I am because you are, and you are because I am. Ascending 50 levels as well. Know the power inside of yourselves. Know that you are the oracle of love, light, and wisdom, which is God manifested in the human form. That you are the breath of fresh air, that you are the grass, that you are the trees, that you are the beauty of creation itself. And nothing can ever change that. But you are God. You are love, you are source, you are generation. And we're going to connect to the angelic realms, the galactic planetary systems, and we're going to connect to every aspect of the I Am Presence. Everyone take one last deep breath. Exhale. When I snap my fingers, you'll come back to. You'll have a greater sense of clarity. You will know who you are, and you'll become the oracle of love, light, and wisdom. So that was the healing energy, guys. I hope you really enjoyed it. And it's always a pleasure to do these lives that I do every day. I felt like there was a bug in my ear while I was doing the healing. I hope it didn't get it inside of my head or something. But just know that I do these lives almost every day. And also, you heard the ringing. Awesome. I'm glad, because I felt like I needed to go live. I just didn't know what I was going to talk about. Those are usually the best kind of lives. I never know what I'm going to say. I always try to speak from the heart, and God always just moves through me and wants me to talk to you guys, and always wants me to do these videos. And it's just always a blessing and an honor to do what I need to do. So if you want to book private sessions, I do have private sessions. It's 40-minute special for $90, 1 hour for $144. And I'm going to be going live tonight around 10 or 11 p.m. Eastern doing live readings. So feel free to take that on as well. And also, guys, I'm going to try to do a psychic class. If I get like 4 or 5 people, you can check out the video. I think the only thing I'm charging is like $80. So if you didn't get anything from this video, and if I could leave you with something, always trust that the divine always has your best interests. The divine is always moving through you. The divine is always guiding you. It's always trying to help you merge back into self-remembrance and self-respect and self-acceptance. Give yourself self-love and self-care. Don't forget to do that, because you could be helping so many people in your life, but sometimes you forget yourself. That was the last thing I wanted to end this live with, is that sometimes we have to be of service to the one. Because if we forget the one, if we forget consciousness, if we forget who we are, then we're not allowing ourselves to recalibrate our energies. You need balance within your life. Because if we don't have balance, then we're all over the place and we're trying to find out where to place our feet and things of that nature. So always have balance within yourself. Always find time to ground. Always find time to relax. And just know that no matter what happens in your life, no matter what happens, you're going to have a great time. We have a capacity that we have undersold ourselves on, and it's called grace, it's called power, it's called empowerment, and it's called getting past our own personal biases. So I want to thank you guys. God bless. Namaste. It's always a pleasure. It's always an honor. This is White Wolf, and it's getting cold out here, so I'm probably going to be wearing a jacket later because it's kind of cold out here. But stay warm, stay blessed, and namaste, guys.